is a huge agenda to push the truth out and keep the lies before the people. And it's not only out here on YouTube with what you saw with my channel a few days back. You saw it also with Solomon. He made a video about it yesterday. If you haven't seen that video, where he's talking about people that were trying to get him off. But I saw this article here that is on the Daily Sun, which was published about 2 days back. And they are talking about a radio of some sort that has been started by Bishop Nala. Okay, now Bishop Nala is the same man who came out, was saying all kinds of things about the Bible. We made a video responding to that, but listen to what this article says over here. It says Bishop Nala unites churches through radio unity. I wonder, he doesn't agree with the Bible. He thinks the Bible is full of errors. So how is he uniting churches? Bishop Nala, HQ Nala, said the radio station that he has started is meant to allow members of different churches to share their views without attacking each other. That's very interesting. The Bible says, I have not come to bring peace, but to bring a sword, which means the word will divide. And the idea of people being against division within the church, it's very weird for me, but I kind of get it. If you actually go forward, it says the new commercial radio station called World of Plenty was launched in Durban on Sunday, the 30th of April. He says the radio station WOP 107.3 FM is set to focus on churches and churchgoers in KZN. The radio station was launched by Bishop HQ Nala and the founder of the World of Plenty Ministries. This is the part that got me, which was very interesting, which is why I'm reading this article. He told the Daily Sun the new radio station, which is already on air, is meant to allow members of different churches to share their views without attacking each other. That's the focus. Okay? I don't want churches that criticize the faith of others on air. Okay? African churches are left behind because they waste their time criticizing and shaming each other. And that time is over now. Okay? You can hear it's a bit of agility to end. The main focus of this radio station will be on churches telling people who they are and how they believe in God, said Bishop Nala, according to this particular. I found that quite interesting. Okay, when Jesus came, even those that believed in God were left separated. And so I don't know what they make of that. You know, there was a deceiver amongst Jesus' disciples. That tells you something. There was separation that was necessary. And at the point of death, guess who was in contribution to the other side? It was one of the disciples of Jesus. And so it is quite interesting to see churches. Now, you remember I made a video talking about Hubert Angel being in Nigeria, where he was talking at Apostle Johnson Suleiman's church, and I made this particular statement that the persecution of the church won't come outside the church. The persecution of the church will come straight directly from the church. And the interesting part of where that persecution will come from is that it is meant to look like faith. It is meant to look like it's not opposition. It's meant to look like it is not opposing anybody. And so that's what you are seeing right here. That's exactly what you're seeing. What he's saying is contrary to what is like. So basically, apologetics is not part of the church. You'll remember that's what I was kind of commending Dr. or Pastor Iron Glove for. Turns out he doesn't actually like criticism, and so which was kind of funny. Okay, because that's the thing, is that it's churches like that have a personal perspective on what church should be like, that are going to be the attack for the church. And so you are seeing exactly that here. You are seeing a person starting a radio for churches, and what that radio is meant for is to align people with one agenda. Make everybody you are just one bowl. You are one bowl of confusion. Even if you were to go over there to preach the truth, what's going to likely happen is that it's going to get muddied up with whatever they're doing over there. And so let's be very clear about the true persecution of which is coming to the church very soon. It is this type. It's where churches are against other churches. Pastors are against other pastors. Now, the Bible said it clearly. He's not coming to unite. He is coming with a sword. Now, they preach love and they make it look like love does not divide. Love does divide, because love separates fakers. And those that are faking love for God are going to be shown off. The Bible says they will persecute you thinking that they do service to God. Clearly they are not. And you can see what it looks like. I'm glad that this is out so that people can see what it looks like. So that later on, when we say it's starting, it's here, y'all know what's happening. It's Ricky. Don't be deceived. Yeah, don't be shaken. This is the stand. This is the ground where we are. This is where we are. It's good that we see it. Yeah, and don't be confused by charlatans who will come out here. So me, I'm all about love. Love one. Love one without truth. Love divides, because there must be division. There must be a separation between that and this. And if there is no separation between that and this, how do you distinguish truth? It's important you know your doctrine.